So we up now. It's 5 in the morning. I'm gonna get some coffee. There's a lot of traffic out here. There's a lot of movement, but I just want to let y'all know it's a new day, new opportunity. I'm tired, but I'm still keep pushing. I'm gonna get my coffee and we'll be back to the charts and keep going and keep going and keep pushing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Today's a very special day. It's been a year since I've committed myself and my life to building a relationship with God, man. And throughout this whole year, it's just been so many ups and downs, so many battles fought that made me into this man that I am today. And I am so thankful of all the things that I have endured. And I know that many good things are to come. Many good things I know that many things are just around the corner, bro. It's just a matter of me putting in the work. It's just a matter of me showing up again, because God is doing his part. All I gotta do is keep showing up and keep building my relationship with him. And besides that, I really just want it to be an amazing day. I just want to keep pushing every single day and just be better than I was yesterday. I want to get a lot of more work done and just have a smooth day, you know, like spend time with my family. And I really want to enjoy this day, you know. It's like, it's a very special day for me, and it's just something that shows me and makes me know that I'm so blessed, and I'm grateful for all of this, bro. I understand that it was all because I never gave up. My faith is so big, and I never gave up. I kept showing up each and every day to pray. I kept showing up each and every day to read my Bible. And yeah, like, I know that's where my consistency comes from as well. My life has been pretty consistent, and like, I feel like that's a huge part of why I am how I am now and why I'm reaching the levels that I want to reach. But I'm gonna go get my coffee. We'll be back for the charts, and we'll keep on going.
Dan.
So as y'all can see, on the daily, we've been bearish the past previous days. I don't think this is going to reverse all the way up, just because it's a trend. You know, you gotta go with the trend. Then if we go on the 4-hour time frame, this gap right here, I feel like price is gonna come in, fill this gap, and then just reverse, because it's been bearish for the past previous 3 days. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I'm waiting on right now. And I'm gonna give it to 7, because I don't know. I'm gonna just give it a 7, 6:30 or 7. If not, this is the only trade I have. I won't be taking no more trades. So good morning, everybody. Today I made $200. We're back up to 5. We're back up on track. We're not in drawdown. We're at 5th. We're up on the challenge. We're up $300. I mean, we did lose it all. We're bouncing back like I told y'all we will. But I want to take this video on a different route just because today is a very special day for me. Exactly 1 year ago, I started to dive into learning more about God, seeking help, because a year ago I was in a very dark place. I was suffering with anxiety. I was not at my best. I wasn't me. I didn't feel like I was the man that I had to be, I was just so lost. But the thing is about me is I've always believed in God, right? The thing is, I never established or built a relationship with God, And it's like last night that I was doing my prayer, and I just really felt like last night that I was doing my prayer, I saw that today marked the year, right? And the thing with that is like, I felt a type of way because I know my connection is genuine with God, but at the same time, sometimes I feel like a hypocrite, man, because sometimes I feel like I say all these things, but my mind wants these other things, And I feel like sometimes I feel like a hypocrite because I feel like my emotions don't portray what I'm saying, But it's like I really started to dig deep into myself. I went deeper into my prayer. And I went deeper into my prayer and I asked myself, there's a reason why I became so emotionless. There's a reason why I became so cold. God put me through so many things that I prayed to be put through, I always ask God to put me through storms, bro. I always ask God to put me through the worst thing possible in order for me to learn from that and overcome anything else that comes my way, And it's like, I was feeling like I was being a hypocrite and all this stuff because when I pray, sometimes I feel like I'm just saying things, and I it's not that I'm not genuine about what I say, but it's like I have my set schedule. Sometimes the things that I'm doing in my schedule feel like it's just something that I force myself to do, Like working out, there is some things I force myself to do, like waking up early, my workouts and those things, right? But my Bible time, my study, my prayer time is something I genuinely want to do. But I don't know, yesterday I just got so emotional and really saw the growth, the change that I've had throughout this whole year, this journey, right? And it was like I became very emotionless, bro. And the thing is, like, it's okay because when I had anxiety, when I was going through all these things, I was always being like I speak on it, like I was always letting my emotions dictate the route my day was taking, which is why I stress that enough about not letting your emotions dictate your day. Because I went through that, bro. I've been through so many things that God has put me in a position where my emotions are out of the way and they don't dictate me no more. They don't push me to a dark place that I've been, like the whole reasoning behind my anxiety, the whole reasoning behind all of that it was because I was a very emotional kid, bro. And that's the thing, like transitioning from a child to an adult was hard for me, I had to endure so many things. I had to put this face of like everything is good, I'm tough, I'm a man, But at the end of the day, I was still a kid. I wasn't mature enough. I hadn't overcame anything, And I remember at the time I was still 21, and I said to myself, as soon as I turn 22, my life will change.
because I'm no longer 21, but at the same time, I didn't feel like I was my age, you know? Like, I don't know, I've spoken with so many of my friends, and it's like, sometimes we don't feel like we're grown, you know? Even though I have my son and everything, and even though we have our own homes and stuff, we don't feel like we're grown, bro. And maybe you're going through this as well. Like, you get lost you get mixed emotions about your adult life and your comfort zones, pretty much. Like, this is what me and my friends were talking about. Like, our comfort zone was basketball, right? Like, we would always do the same things that we would do as children because we felt normal. Like, it's something that we do to spend at least 2 to 3 hours feeling like ourselves, you know? Forget about all the problems and everything, right? But the thing me and one of my friends were struggling with was going back into that mode of like, okay, now I'm an adult, you know? And I had to sacrifice the things that I used to love, the things that gave me comfort, to go through these storms, bro, to build the man that I built today, because now my emotions don't dictate my day. God has put me through these things for a reason, you know? And I feel like sometimes I'm very heartless, or sometimes my demeanor is, and my words are taken in a different, they're taken in a different way, you know? But I do not mean things in a bad way. There's a reason why I stress these things enough, because I've been through those things. You might be going through the same thing. You might question yourself, like, why do I think like if I was 30? Why do I think like this? But I still revert to the things my younger self would want to do. And don't get me wrong, sometimes I do want to do things my young self wants to do, things that my young self was comfortable with. But that being comfortable is not going to elevate you, bro. Being comfortable is going to keep you in the same position for a while, you know? And that's one thing I figured out throughout this journey. God made me the way I am today because I had to let go of my comfort zones. I had to let go of my older self. I had to understand and realize that I'm a man, no matter if I'm 18 or 20. I had to understand that I am a man. I have to do this by myself because other people depend on me and my future depends on me, you know? Today is a very emotional day, but at the same time, I'm very proud of the man that I have become, because I'm very proud of the man that I became, because a year ago I was overweight. I was always depending on others. Like, if some people didn't, like, let's say one of my friends couldn't go somewhere, like, why should I go? I was very dependent on other people. Now I love being alone. Don't get me wrong, I love spending time with my family. I love spending time with my son and everything, right? But now I'm comfortable being alone, doing things as an adult, you know? Before, I would tell my girlfriend, like, I felt like even if I was going to the store, I felt like I was doing something wrong, that somebody was going to get me in trouble, because as a kid, I would always have to tell my parents where I was. Like, these things, like, I carried them to my adult life, you know, which is something that I didn't know why I did it, but it's something that played a huge role in my anxiety. But we overcame all of that. Today was an amazing day. We made $200. I won $190. We made $190, but we're back up 300 on the challenge. I know that I just started doing this. I know that I just got into trading. I know that I got so much to learn. But at the same time, I'm confident within myself. This is one thing that you got to understand. The brain attracts whatever you tell it. I don't know, I think I was listening to like a podcast or something, but they were saying that Albert Einstein said, your brain is a transmitter of whatever you give to it. Pretty much the law of attraction, whatever you tell yourself, the world is going to bring to you. If you bring Like, and I could testify to this, because when I had anxiety, all I would think about was the bad things that could happen. I was always attracting that negative energy. That negativity was always on me, bro, because that was the only thing I was thinking about. As soon as I woke up, before I went to bed, all I was thinking about was the bad things in life, the bad things that could happen, all of that shit. And I attracted that. And as soon as I shifted my fucking mind and I started to realize that it was me who was the problem, you gotta understand, it doesn't matter if somebody else is holding you back. You are the problem because you can take the action. If somebody else is holding you back, you can take the action of moving on. You know? If somebody else is blocking your way, you're the one that takes the action of going back and not even trying or figuring out a way to overcome that block, to overcome that obstacle, you know? You can't go around blaming everyone for your problems. This is one thing that I took personally. Everything that happens to me is my fault. It's not nobody else's fault. It happens to me because of me. Because I don't do the things I have to do. Anything that happens to me is because of every action that I've taken. You know? The reason why I was a little bitch with anxiety was because I never took the action to develop the habits that I have right now. I never took the action to sit down and realize, bro, you're a fucking man. I never told myself that. I was always trying to find these distractions. I was trying to live life as a young adult that didn't remember he had responsibilities, you know? It was all my fault. It always falls down. It always comes down to you. Everything that happens to you, it's because you didn't do something to avoid that result. Let's say, God forbid, one day somebody's trying to, let's say, God forbid, one day you're found in a difficult situation where you gotta lift yourself up, right? And if not, you fucking fall down to your fucking death or some shit, right? If you can't lift yourself up, whose fault is it? It's your fault, because you've never put in the work to be strong enough to save yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, like, as a man, you gotta learn how to fight. Because let's say you're out and about having some drinks with your friends, or you're just out and about on a stroll and somebody comes up to you trying to take your shit. If you don't know how to defend yourself, it's your fucking fault. If you don't know how to fix your fucking car and you're in the middle of the road stuck and something bad happens to you, it's your fault. If you don't know how to fucking change a tire and blame your father because he never taught you, he was never around, it's on you. Because you got all this information. Think about it. Nowadays we got our phone, we got Google, we got all this shit, YouTube, bro. It's all your fault because everything is out there. You're just fucking lazy to put in the work and look for the information. And that was me before too, bro. I'm telling you, the only reason why I make these videos is because I speak on my past experiences and I want to help people not be in that fucking shitty ass hole like I used to be, bro. I used to be in a dark ass place knowing I had so much potential. When I was in school, I was an amazing athlete. I'm not going to say I was all this, but I was always in shape. I was always the one staying after practice, putting up more shots, playing extra games. And then out of nowhere, once I'm out of high school, I'm this fat piece of shit that can't even tie his shoes without getting tired. That was my reality, bro. I was 230 fucking pounds. I couldn't tie my boots when I used to work at the prison without fucking running out of breath. I couldn't tie my fucking boots. That was never me. I stopped working on myself. I became soft because every distraction around me made me think that I had made it in life just because I was 18, I had a car, an apartment, and I was paying bills, and I could buy whatever the fuck I want. And I got complacent. And that's why I was fucking unhealthy, couldn't fucking move. I would even get tired carrying my son for more than 10 minutes when I was fat. But why? Because I didn't put in the work. Whose fault was it? It was my fault because I gave up on myself. I got complacent. Ain't nobody else told me to stop doing what I was doing. Even now, like, I find ways to do these things. I wake up fucking early as fuck. My son don't wake up till 9. I wake up at 4 in the morning to do the things that I gotta do so I can make time for him and my family. It was always my fucking fault. It's always your fault. If you're gonna go around pointing fingers but don't take accountability, you're never gonna get out that fucking hole. You gotta understand that everything happens because of you. The day I lost the $900 trading, it was because of me. I could blame fucking Top Step and say, oh, well, I put my stop. No, it was because of me. I knew that shit wasn't on there. I knew that I wasn't gonna have the time to be able to check my phone and stop the trade if something went bad. It was all because of me. You guys gotta understand that everything that happens to you, it's a outcome of the work you put in. You gotta take control of your life. You gotta keep pushing. You gotta keep being better, bro. And I know that some of you guys just watch this for the trading, but at the same time, you gotta understand, if you're gonna get into trading, if you're going to get into doing content and doing all these things, it's discipline, it's consistency, it's accountability. You can't just do this thing once, expect results of someone that's doing it every day, and then give up and call it a scam, or call it, like, you know what I'm saying? There's days I want to fucking quit. But I know, like, recently I had success in one of my videos. It's almost like at 700 views. And after that, most of my videos haven't passed 50 views. I could have been like, damn, like, why am I not doing? No, bro, it's a matter of keeping up. It's a matter of showing up every day. It could be 6 months down the line, a year down the line, and then my shit's gonna start picking up. But as soon as I stop showing up, I lose all this momentum, I lose all this progress, bro. If you really want to get into doing the same things that I'm doing, or starting your own business, or starting all these things, you gotta be accountable, bro. You gotta be consistent. You gotta stop making excuses for your fucking self. That's why I speak on being, even if you're like, that's why I'm always saying, if your word is not golden for yourself, how do you expect to do all these other things when you can't even trust yourself, bro? Your subconscious is always listening. It's always fucking listening. It's always trying to fucking remind you that you are a bitch, that you can't do it. Every morning that I wake up, I'm negotiating with myself if I should fucking wake up. I'm sick. I woke up today at 4. I was thinking about doing it. I'm like, yesterday was an amazing day. I did so many things. Now I don't have to. No, bro, I still gotta work. Right now, I got so many other things I gotta fucking do. I accomplished a lot yesterday. I fucking did. I could have been complacent and been like, you know what? It's my last day off. I'm gonna take it slow. Fuck no, bro. I got so many fucking things to accomplish today. I got so many other things to do. So many more shit that it's up to me to fucking finish. You really want to start doing this shit? It's not easy. There's a reason why I just started a month ago and I'm up at 30 subscribers. There's a reason why I'm getting the views that I'm getting. There's a reason why my body is changing, because I'm showing up every fucking day. There's a reason why I lost all the money last week and I'm making it back again, because I keep showing up. I keep doing the things that got me here. You guys gotta be fucking crazy to do the things every day. Same shit every day. You gotta be crazy, bro. A little bit. Just a little bit crazy. You guys gotta understand, it's not easy. It might seem easy, but if you really want the results, this is the thing, like, you can go to the gym, you could eat good, you're not gonna see the results, because the only thing that holds you back is your mind. If your mind is not controlled, If you can't understand that your mind is always trying to battle with you every fucking day, you're not going to see the results, bro. I don't even go to the gym and I got all these results. I lost all the weight. All I do is run a mile and fucking do push-ups. That's all I fucking do. Push-ups, a mile, eat the same things every day. But if you are not consistent, you're not getting the results. I could go to the gym, but if my mind is not right, if I always quit, if I don't do the extra rep, if I don't do the 30 minutes of cardio, if I don't accomplish the things I gotta do, I'm not gonna see no results. Oh, you gotta show up every fucking day. I tried going to the gym, doing the splits, doing all this shit. It did not work for me because I would get complacent. I'm like, today's my rest day. I don't have to do shit. I would get complacent, bro. You gotta do it every fucking day. I tell my friends all the time, you can start with 10 push-ups a day. You can start with 15 push-ups a day. But the thing is just starting and doing it every fucking day. I'm gonna get off. I got some things to do right now. I'll get back with y'all boys later. But yeah, I get really emotional because I know we could all do it, bro. It's within us. It's within you, bro. I am no special. I am no different than no one. I'm not no special motherfucker. I ain't nothing, bro. I bleed the same as you. I breathe the same air as you. I could barely breathe through my fucking nose. I ain't no different than no one, bro. The only difference between me and you is my work ethic. That's the only thing. But you can achieve that because I was so down bad. I was worst. I was a person that was not reliable. I was a person that was never, that you couldn't count on, bro. Like, my word was not golden. People knew that. People knew that if I told them something, I would do the opposite of that, bro. I'm telling you, you could change. It's all within you.
It's been a very productive day. I got a big ass trash bag. I'm gonna go to the store right now. But yeah, I've been working, been up since 4. But we gotta keep pushing. We gotta keep doing this shit every day, bro. Tomorrow I'll go back to work, but we still gotta show up. We still gotta do all these things. I don't think I'm gonna trade tomorrow or Friday. One of those 2 days, I'm not gonna take the trade. Just to stay disciplined, you know? Just watch the charts and learn and not be impatient, you know? End of my day. Today was a very productive day. I got a lot of stuff done. Tomorrow I go back to work, but it is what it is. We gotta keep pushing. Besides that, I spent the last 2 hours of my day just at the store, and yeah, we just had a good day. I didn't go for my run. My knee's still killing me. It's still fucking swollen as fuck, but shit, I'm still working on it, getting it better. I'm still doing my workouts. But besides that, tomorrow's a new day. I don't know if I'm gonna trade. We'll see how work is going on tomorrow. But I really appreciate you guys for tuning in, for showing the love every single day. I'm gonna keep showing up, keep doing this every day because, oh shit, damn, look funny. I'm gonna keep doing this shit every day because I'm gonna keep showing up. I'm gonna keep doing it every day. Y'all can tune in and follow me on this journey because I'm not stopping. Nothing's gonna stop me. I'm gonna keep pushing every fucking day. I'm gonna keep going because I know where I'm headed. But besides that, have a blessed night. See y'all tomorrow.